Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. We are in game 2 of a 3-game set with the St. Louis Cardinals, and we are in St. Louis. We got another off day coming up after tomorrow's game, so this is the only chance that Cardinal fans will get to see the regular Squirrels lineup. Is that a big draw? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think the crowds really change much in this game, so... Alright, same lineup we saw yesterday. Sky... Oh, I forgot to check that. Sky in the lineup again. I imagine he's still playing hurt. We'll see what his condition says, I guess, when he comes up to bat. Lizarraga on the mound. We have seen quite a bit of him this year. A little bit of a human rain delay out there. This is before the pitch clock. Although he has a slow delivery, I think the pitch clock stops when he starts to wind up, so not sure even that would change anything. Kester takes the first pitch and tries to hit it over Asdrubal Cabrera's head, but doesn't quite make it there. Cabrera did jump for it. I'm not sure. I guess he probably did need to. Alright, Marvin to the plate. He's going to bat right-handed. First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike makes it 0-2. Marvin yet to swing the bat. Swings at this one and hits a little ground ball towards third. Beltre charges it and gets it over in time. 2 down. That will bring Chief to the plate. Hits a line drive into left, but it stays up for, I believe that's Pierre out there. So we'll go to the bottom of the first. A 1-2-3 start for the Squirrels. Juan Pierre will lead off for the Cardinals. As mentioned, the regular guys in the field. Paulie on the mound. Both the guys pitching today, I'm not sure we will see a pitch over 85 miles an hour. Pierre starts off the game with a base hit. That will bring Cesar Izturis to the plate. First pitch is called a strike. I guess I should note after the marathon game yesterday that actually our pitching rotation should be set up okay. Nakai didn't have to throw. Shibuya just threw an inning and it actually went pretty quick. So I think we're actually okay. Can't speak for the Cardinals bullpen, but I guess we'll find out. Albert Pujols is at the plate with the runner in scoring position. 1 out and an 0-2 count, and he looks at strike 3. Pujols not having a good series so far. And, you know, we came into this game playing a game and a half, so... Beltre has an 0-2 count. And this one just outside. Beltre does not chase it. This one too high, and again Beltre lays off. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. Cardinals do get a hit, but no runs. Terry will lead things off for the Squirrels in the second inning. First pitch to Terry is ground to second. Cabrera takes care of that. 1 down. Frank to the plate. And that pitch down in the dirt. Line drive. That'll get into left field for the first Squirrels hit of the game. So we'll see Lizarraga from the... Oh, Frank. His 1,000th hit. I don't know how many other Squirrels have done that, actually. So congratulations to Frank. I had no idea. Anyway, Lizaraga from the stretch gets Tom to pop up to Pujols. 2 away. Runner on first for Zach. He looks at a strike. And a check over on first. Lizaraga to the plate and gets a swing and a miss on a high fastball. Makes it 0-2. Almost hits his feet. Zach spins out of the way. Another one down at his feet. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We are still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Juan Encarnacion will lead things off for St. Louis. First pitch is down and out. Ground ball, one hop, whatever you want to call it. In any case, Joey grabs it and throws it to first for the first out. And that will bring Chris Burke to the plate. He swings and misses at a high fastball. That knuckleball bounced in, and it wasn't even close. I'm not even sure it hit the dirt in front of the plate. That pitch is called a strike. 2-1, or 1-2, sorry. Now it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, that'll bring Sky to the plate, and yes, he is still playing hurt. Really have to try to remember to check on that after this game. I think the extra innings yesterday, I was ready to be done after 13 innings. Sky with a 1-1 count. There's a called strike to make it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we'll go into the third inning. Still no score. Joey will lead things off for the Squirrels. Only 1 hit apiece for each team as we go into the third. First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike. That'll make it 0-2. Up the middle, that will drop in for the second Squirrels hit of the day. Pauly to the plate. I kind of imagine he's going to bunt. There, the bat is out there. Pulls it back, and the ball is down and away. Gets this bunt down. It's fair. That'll be an easy play to first, but it does move Joey to second, so a successful sacrifice brings Kester to the plate. He nearly got a hit in his first at-bat. Should also mention only 1 strikeout for Lizaraga the first time through the order. That's what Kester was trying to do the first time up. Probably happier he did it here because that leads to the first run of the ballgame. 1-0 Squirrels with only 1 out. Runner on first and Marvin at the plate. He ground out in his first at-bat. Has a 2-0 count here. Looks at a strike. Pops this one up in foul ground right next to him. Sky makes the grab. Oh, and Kester hurt himself going back into first after that. Says he's staying in the game. We'll leave him there for now. He's going to have... Yeah, he'll have tomorrow off anyway. And to think about how he subbed yesterday. Who knows, a double switching, he might come out of the game later anyhow. Ground ball out of Chief. Pujols will step on first himself, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the third as Drupal Cabrera will lead things off for the Cardinals, but the Squirrels now have a 1-0 lead. Pauly starts him off with the fastball for a strike. Fouls this one away. That'll make it 0-2. Knuckleball just inside. Not a bad 2-strike pitch. Tries it again, and it's fouled away. Still 1-2. Pauly to the fastball, and that will be strike 3 for Cabrera. Lizarraga at the plate, hitting 125. A pitcher actually hitting like a pitcher. And only 1 RBI. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, Juan Pierre to the plate. Got a base hit in his first at-bat. 6 strikeouts for Pauly, the first time through the order. That is kind of what he does. Grounds this one to Chief, and that will end the inning. We go to the 4th, a 1-0 Squirrels lead, and they will start off with Terry at the plate. Terry ground out in his first at-bat. Puts a charge into this one. It's headed towards the bullpen, and it will make it in there. His 12th home run of the year, a 396-foot shot. I do believe that is the home bullpen, if I remember right. Probably been to the... I'm a Cub fan, but in a family of Cardinal fans, and we have a family reunion in Missouri every year. So I've been to Busch Stadium, both old and new, far more than any other stadium in the majors. So I ought to know that off the top of my head. I think that was the home one out there in right field. Frank, another deep fly ball. This one I don't believe is going to leave the yard. It lands on the warning track and off the wall. So that'll be a, well, not a leadoff double, a no-out double. Brings Tom to the plate. Looks at strike 1. This one popped up, and Cabrera has that one no problem. Zach in the box now. Runner on second with 1 out. First pitch, man, he is bound and determined to hit Zach. This one is called a strike. Line drive, that'll get down into the gap in right center. Frank is on his way home. Zach on his way to second, and he will make it there. Now he hurts himself diving. What is going on with our sliding today? And he is not going to stay in the game. He says he needs a sub. So Quentin will get into the game early today. So I'll have to check on that after the game. So that'll give me a good excuse to check on Sky too. All right, runner on second with 1 out still. The Squirrels up to a 3-0 lead. Lizarraga, don't know how much longer he'll be in this game, the way this is going. Joey, though, with the 1-2 count, this would be a very big strikeout. And he does not get it. Instead, Joey shoots it into right field. It's not going to score a run, though. Leaves runners on the corners. Pauly at the plate. Sacrifice the first time up. Looks like he's going to swing here, and he looks at strike 1. That sinker bounces in. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, Kester at the plate. Got a RBI single in his last at-bat. Runners on the corner still, as the first pitch is too high. Up and out, it's 2-0. This one gets away. It won't score a run, but it does move. I forget who was on first. Oh, Joey. Moves him to second. And Kester's going to take a walk. Lizarraga getting a bit wild out there. Bases loaded with 2 outs for Marvin. And he will look at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Yeah, Slurve didn't quite make it back to the plate. Oh, I think Marvin just hit a grand slam. Oh, it just hooked foul. Oh, man, that did not miss by much. Oh, instead he strikes out. Oh, what a turn of events that was. I mean, it's still 3-0. The Cardinals can't feel great about what just happened, but feels a whole lot better than 7-0 in the heart of the order coming up. All right, Cesar Izturis is going to lead things off for the Cardinals in the bottom of the fourth. Paulie starts him off with a fastball that he lines to short. Joey did make the catch. Pujols struck out looking at his first at-bat. He's due to get into one here. First pitch goes outside. Second pitch swung on and missed. Another swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Hits this one into right. It's going to hook foul over by the tarp. Still 1-2. And fouled away over by the third base dugout. Swings and misses at a knuckleball that wasn't even close. So that'll bring Eldrian Beltre to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch was a bounced in knuckleball. Beltre didn't chase it. Doesn't swing at this one either, but that one was a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. High fastball called strike 3, and Paulie is out of the inning. We go to the fifth, 3-0 Squirrels, and Chief will lead things off. Chief is 0 for 2 today. Lizarraga out there, but I can't imagine his leash is very long. High hop. Lizarraga will field it himself and throws to first, but there was no real play there. He probably should have just ate that throw. Infield hit for Chief. Terry 1 for 2 with a home run. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, 1 on. Frank is 2 for 2, single and a double so far. As they check over on Chief at first. Chief has been running a lot lately. I wish he wouldn't. See if he stays put today. Frank hits this into right field. Chief will stop at second. So runners on first and second for Tom. Only 1 out. First pitch is called a strike. Fastball pretty much right down the middle. And swings and misses at a sinker. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Quinton had to come into this game after Zach hurt himself sliding. So his first at bat. Has an 0-2 count in this appearance. And he will swing and miss for strike 3. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Squirrels leading 3-0. And Juan Encarnacion will lead things off for St. Louis. First pitch to Encarnacion is a knuckleball for a strike. Another called strike makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Chris Burke to the plate. And he looks at strike 1. And this one just misses inside. Fouls that one straight back. That'll make it 1-2. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And that makes it strikeout number 10 for Paulie here in the bottom of the fifth with 2 outs. First pitch is too low. Swing and a miss will make it 1-1. Knuckleball fouled away. Makes it 1-2. Foul tip for strike 3, and that will end the fifth inning. 3-0 Squirrels as we go into the sixth. Joey will lead things off for the Squirrels. Joey is 2 for 2, pair singles today. he looks at strike one. Grounds this one off towards first. Pujols, I think he ended up touching the bag, though he could have tagged Joey as well. That's kind of hard to tell. It was all kind of a mess in there. Paulie at the plate, 0 for 1. Got to sacrifice. So I got to work text here. Should probably pause the game so I can type this out. Base hit from Paulie, though. That brings Kester to the plate. 1 moment. Okay, might have to pause again, but should be okay for a little bit. Right off the bat, again, couldn't even get settled in for a pitch. Base hit into center field. So Marvin to the plate with 2 on and only 1 out. First pitch is called a strike. And that's fouled away and make it 0-2. And that'll land foul as well. Nobody even really chased after that one. Fouled away again, so Marvin hanging tough. Oh no, that wasn't a ground ball. That was a line drive, and that's into center field. Sorry, just trying to do too much at once here. Drives in another run, though, so that'll make it 4-0 Squirrels. Lizarraga wiping his brow and just not having a great day. Infield fly, as Turris does make the catch. And looks like Lizarraga is going to be done for today. All right, Peter Moylan's going to come in and try to keep this. Keep this where it is. Terry looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Line drive into right field. That falls in, and that's going to score another run. 5-0 Squirrels. Brings Frank to the plate. Ground ball to third. That should finally get the Cardinals out of the inning. All right. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-0 Squirrels now as Drupal Cabrera at the plate. Paulie sitting at 11 strikeouts. At the moment, Cabrera not going to be one of them this time around. He gets a base hit into center field. Moylan's going to take an at-bat, and he looks at strike 3. Alright, it's Turris in the box. Sorry, I think I'm done texting now. Paulie appropriately ends on a strikeout. We'll go into the 7th where Tom is going to lead things off. Still a 5-0 game. Paulie only gave up 2 hits all day. That's hard to ask for much more than that. Tom grounds this one to third. Beltre to first with it. 1 away. Quinton struck out in his first at-bat. He's going to flip around left-handed, and he will look at strike 1. That pitch a bit inside. Ground ball. Moylan does field it over by first and gets it there in time. That will bring Joey to the plate. And he gets a base hit into center field. Is he 3 for 3? I think he might be. Or is he up to 4 for 4 now? I guess this is the fourth go around. We are going to put Phil into pinch hit here. Two outs, runner on first. Phil looks at strike one. Grounds this one foul. 0-2. Two down, runner on first. I think I just iterated that, but anyway. Ground ball to third, and that will get us to the 7th inning stretch. All right, Albert Pujols is going to lead things off on the other side. It's a 5-0 Squirrels game. Change pitchers. If I can get my volume set right. There we go. Alright. Where is Nakai? We will get him, I guess, into Joey's spot. Kester seems like he's done fine since his little mishap earlier in the game. Guess that's all I need. All right, Nakai to Pujols. Looks at strike one. Fouled away. Pujols into left, but Frank didn't have to move a lot to get that back in. That'll bring Beltre to the plate. First pitch a bit outside. There's a called strike, 1-1. Line drive, there's a nice play by Chief down the line before it could become a problem. Juan Encarnacion looks at a changeup for strike one. There's a called strike two. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike three. We'll go into the 8th inning, 5-0 Squirrels. We're going to start off back at the top of the order. I think I'm back into announcing mode here. I was mind other places. Kester is 2 for 3 because he drew a walk there. Although I feel like I'm missing an at-bat somewhere in there. Anyway, he grounds out to short. Wasn't the greatest throw, but Pujols made it work. Marvin will get to bat left-handed here as he looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. Looks at strike three. All right, that'll bring Chief to the plate. He looks at a ball. Looks at a strike, 1-1. Line drive, that'll get down and into the corner. Chief, I didn't think he would try for two, but he does. Throw was close in time, but not particularly on line. So Chief ends up making it. Okay, throw might have actually beat him there, but it just wasn't really close to the base. So Terry has a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, but no matter. He hits his second home run of the day. This one a 2-run shot to dead center. That one on a line, measured at 406 feet. Didn't clear the fence by much, but enough to make it a 7-0 ball game. And that will knock Moylan out of the game. Craig Breslow will take over. All right, Frank looks at a ball in the dirt. And this ball is down and out. 2-0. There's a called strike. 2-1. Line drive into left, and it will get down for a base hit. I thought it might stay up for Pierre, but no such luck if you're a Cardinal fan. Tom to the plate then. As he fouls this one back. I will say I wasn't expecting to have to do a pinch hitter this inning, but now I'm a little bit concerned. I kind of wanted Nakai to throw another inning. Well, Tom makes sure that doesn't happen by striking out. 7-0 Squirrels as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. They will start off with Chris Burke at the plate. And Nakai gets to throw his second inning in a lopsided game. First pitch to Burke is a ball. Second one is a ball as well. Ground ball to third. It's just foul. 2-1. But the curveball gets a swing and a miss. This one bounces in. We've got a full count. Throws a curveball and it's fouled away. Nakai throws a changeup and it's not in the zone. Too low. First walk of the day for the Squirrels, I'm pretty sure. Brings Sky to the plate. He's struck out in both at-bats so far. Looks at strike one. Fastball a bit high. Curveball bounces in. It's 2-1. There's a called strike on the inside corner. Curveball not in the zone. We've got another full count. Swing and a miss on the changeup. One away. Runner on first. Cabrera is 1 for 2 today. I don't know why Nakai won't throw a fastball with a full count, but I guess it worked out this last time around. Cabrera gets his second hit into center field. Pitcher spot up. The Cardinals are going to pinch hit for Troy Gloss. With 2 on, they got a chance to at least somewhat get back in this game if Gloss can really get a hold of one. He looks at a high fastball for strike one. Swings and misses at the changeup. Another changeup, and it's put into center field for a base hit. That'll at least score 1. Marvin does a pretty good job getting it back in. Keeps runners at second and third. The Cardinals do get their first run of the game. It's now 7-1. Juan Pierre looks at strike one. Ground ball to first. Terry decides to go home with it, and they do get the out. I think he wanted to step on first and then realized he wasn't going to have time to do both. I would have been fine with him taking the sure out, but, I mean, he did cut him down at home. I can't complain too much about that either. Ground ball, bit of a high hop to short. Kester to first in time, and that will save a run. Kester does not have the arm that Joey has, to put it lightly. So I didn't actually know if he would make that play or not. We go into the 9th inning. It's 7-1. The Squirrels are going to start off with Quinton. Oh, what do we got going on here? So Kyle McClellan is going to come in to pitch. Beltre moves over to second base. And Wes Helms will come in and play third. Now, what that means for their batting order, I really don't know. I'm not sure where they... I don't know. It's a little confusing to me. They did a double switch when the pitcher spot was already the last out. So we'll see if we actually see Helms or not. We really shouldn't. But oh yeah, Cabrera's spot's down in the 8th. Oh. Sorry, I was thinking about what they might be doing. Why did I do that? Probably because my middle infield's already in. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with Sweeney. It's fine. Excuse me. Sweeney, base is empty with 1 out. Looks at strike 1. Ground ball to second. 2 down. And that will bring Phil to the plate. He looks at strike 1. Looks at a ball outside. Who do I want to bring in to pitch? I don't know if Zap's rested yet. Phil fouls that away. It's 1-2. Little line drive, and it will get through for a base hit. So Kester, he's got a couple hits. He's drawn a walk. He's got 2 outs and a runner on first, and he looks at strike 1. Swings and misses at a wild one. Don't know what he was doing chasing that curveball. Oh, and then a wild pitch. That'll move Phil into second base. Ground ball to third should make it not matter. And the Cardinals do get the out. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Heart of the order up. They need 6 runs to stay alive. It says Zap can go. We'll give it a shot. Alright, so what we are going to do, though, is... We used to do this a lot. Oh, wait. No, we're not going to do that. I was going to move Chief to play second base, but I forgot we already made a play there, so... Joey wasn't in the game. So we'll just let Sweeney play short. He's got the arm for it, and he's fast. Alright, so Sweeney to Pujols, and he throws strike 1. Swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pujols just not having a good time right now. So and as he should, Adrian Beltre still in his 4-hole. Though he is playing second base, shouldn't matter too much at the plate, you wouldn't think, and sure enough, he gets a base hit into center field. Just curious where we're going to actually see Wes Helms. Juan Encarnacion, he's 0 for 3 on the day. Swings and misses at the first pitch. That fastball a bit high. This one put into shallow right. Phil can't get back and make the play, so that drops in for a base hit. Beltre makes it to third. I'm not sure how advised that was, but he made it there. So runners on the corners with 1 out. Chris Burke takes a ball inside. Here's a called strike, makes it 1-1. Foul against the net. It's 1-2. Fouled away again. And this will go into center field for another base hit. The Cardinals score another run. 7-2. Runners on first and second. Sky at the plate with 1 out. First pitch is called a strike. Fastball, not a strike. That's too low. Goes with the changeup. It's inside. Called strike on a high fastball. Makes it 2-2. Ground ball to third. Chief goes to second with it. Phil on to first. Not in time. Sky didn't beat that by much. Here's Wes Helms. That's where he should be. I'm curious why they did that double switch there. So Wes Helms with this first at bat is quickly down 0-2. He is the Cardinals' last shot. And a weak ground ball to third. Will Chief have the arm? He does. Your final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 7, St. Louis Cardinals 2. It was a long game again, but for the opposite reason of why yesterday was a long game. Take a look at some highlights. We'll see. Terry should be the player of the game with this 2 home run game. That hardly ever happens for us. Trying to think. Was his home run the first run of the game? I can't remember now. Nope, Kester's was, so he gets to be player of the game. So, thank you everybody for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the drill. We've got one more with the Cardinals tomorrow and then an off day. So we will see you then.